Hey guys, it's Rare Tangent. I'm going to be starting up a new series here. I'm going to be calling it a 15-minute Minecraft mini-series. I'm going to be focusing more on the whole teaching aspect of everything rather than me just doing like a let's play or just kind of flying through it and mentioning it here and there. The videos are going to be strictly 15 minutes. I'm going to try my best and end it um, professionally, but I'll probably lose track of my time somewhere around the point and have to quickly end the videos. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and start. What we're going to want to do is start finding some wood because at nighttime monsters come out and they aren't very friendly. And without a shelter to hide in, oh, sorry about that. Without a shelter to hide in, they're more than likely gonna kill us. So we want to find a nice little shelter, but in order to do that we need to make some tools. And in order to make tools we're going to need a crafting table. So we're going to need to gather some wood. It doesn't really matter what kind. Like right here we have some jungle wood. There is oak and spruce and I believe pine and jungle. So those are the four types of wood, and you basically gather by holding down the left click button. Just clicking it won't do anything. You have to hold it down and you'll start to see the block breaking. So we're just going to go ahead and gather up some more wood here. We're going to need quite a bit. So I'm going to probably say about 12 pieces. 10, 11, this will be 12. Okay, now what we're going to want to do is left click this block and place it here, and it's going to have kind of like a created block box here. What this would break down into would be these jungle wood planks, and each block gives us 4 jungle wood planks. So if you left click and place them all in there and shift left click that, it gives you all of the possible items that it can create. So we're going to want to just pick up the whole stack, or individually, however you want to do it. Just right click and place 4 blocks in a square, and you will have a crafting table. Now this crafting table is pretty neat. It lets us create some blocks. Now if you notice, it expanded from a 4x4 to a 3x3 crafting area. What we're going to want to do next is create some sticks. Now you don't need to be in a crafting table in order to do this. And just to show you, I'll do it here as well. Anything you can create in a 4x4 area, you can make by hand. So, say you needed to make sticks or a torch, which would be coal right here with sticks below it. You can make that by hand as well. But what we're going to want to do next is make a pickaxe. So you're going to want to take 2 sticks for the handle, and then 3 wooden planks for kind of like the pick part of it. Now we have a wooden pickaxe here, and what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start to gather some stone, because coal is mostly found in kind of like quarry type areas. So I'm going to pick up this crafting table and I'm going to go ahead and start to search around a bit. Hopefully I can find some coal. I think I saw some on the way over here. Now I don't want to explore these caves just yet. Right now I don't really have any armor or even a sword to defend myself with. So I'm going to hold off on that. And these blocks right here, this is what would be coal. Now, each block you break gives you one individual coal. And each coal, I believe, burns about, I think it's like 20 something blocks in a furnace. So if you're cooking like 20 pieces of chicken or something, one piece of coal should do. I'm not quite sure. My math could be wrong. I'm pretty much just guessing. But they do have a Minecraft wiki that gives you all of the information. Some of it could very well be wrong because it is by Wikipedia and it is updated by people just like us. So I'll put a link of that in the description here, just to give you guys another resource. I'm going to go ahead and pick up probably about 15 pieces of cobblestone. Cobblestone is gathered by just mining this regular flat smooth stone, and it breaks down into cobblestone. So now that we've got some cobblestone and we've got our crafting table and we've got some coal and our sticks, we now can start to make our shelter for the night. Now you could dig into the side of like a cliff, or you could dig underground, or you could gather some dirt and build a dirt hut. It's completely and entirely up to you. Whatever you want to do, whatever works best for you. But for the demonstration in this video, I'm going to build a dirt hut. So I'm going to gather quite a bit of dirt here. Don't ask me why I'm doing it with this stick. It doesn't damage it or anything. So I'm going to get probably about 32 pieces of stone. I think that should be enough. Or 32 pieces of dirt, I'm sorry. So I've found a nice little flat plains area up here. So I'm going to place my dirt hut up over there. And the next thing we're going to want to do is start to gather some food. You can get steak from killing cows, chicken meat from chickens, pork from pigs. You basically get it from killing them, and they should give you some raw meat that you can eat raw, but you might get salmonella, and it'll drain your hunger faster. It won't actually cause you any damage, but it will drain your hunger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build a little rectangular house here, leaving one block for the door. I'm going to go 3 high, and I'm going to need more dirt. I actually wasn't expecting to make it that long, but I'm just going to go ahead and gather up some more dirt. I want to make sure I have my roof finished. Okay, let's see if that's enough. And as you can tell, the sun is starting to set wherever it's at. Yep, the sun will slowly go down over that horizon, and then night will fall. and the moon will rise on that side. That's one easy indicator of knowing when the time is going to change, whether you need to start running for cover or, you know, start getting ready to call it a day and head back. And I was still short on dirt, so I'm going to go ahead and gather a little tiny bit more. And we are running out of time here. The sun is really starting to set. Stars are starting to come out. And we really want to finish this off. Oops. Okay. Our roof is done. Now what I'm going to do is make a torch. You take one stick and one piece of coal, and it gives you 4 torches. And I'm going to light up the outside here. Monsters do spawn anywhere there isn't light. So if there's dark room in your house, a monster could potentially spawn there. Next thing I'm going to do is create a door. Basically take 6 wooden planks and make 3 pillars side by side, and it creates a wooden door. Now, depending on where you place this, it's going to always put it on the flush side of where you're at. So if I put it on here, it'll be on the outside. But if I was to put it on, put it down from the inside, there'd be like a walkway to get to the door, like that. And I don't like the way that looks, so I always place mine from the outside. See, looks much better. So I'm going to go ahead and close that door. And next thing we're going to do is make a furnace, because we need to cook some of the steak that we got. So you basically make a square with cobblestone with the center missing. And there you go, that's a furnace. Now you place it just like a crafting table and you use it the same way. And the fuel source goes in the bottom, so we want to put the coal there and our beef at the top. And you can see it provides some light while it's cooking, and you see how much heat is left for that one piece of coal that it used. And it won't continuously burn unless there is something up there. So if I had this in here and it ran out and there was no beef up there, it wouldn't consume another piece of coal until you place something else up in the top. So you don't need to worry about leaving your entire stack of coal in there and you're coming back and it's all gone. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my steak because my hunger bar was rather low. And next thing I'm going to do is create some tools to survive. We're going to want a sword. Whoops, we're going to want a sword. The stick is basically the hilt. We're going to want a stone pickaxe, because wooden pickaxes really don't get us very far. A lot of the ores that you will find require stone or higher. Wooden pickaxes can only mine cobblestone and coal and below, like dirt, whatever. But ore-wise, just coal and cobblestone. So I'm going to add some lighting in our house here. I think that one torch should be enough. And I'm going to make a shovel. With that is basically the head of the shovel. And then I'm going to make a chest, because we're going to need something to store all of our items in. It's made the same way you make a furnace, so it's just made with wooden planks instead. So I'm going to put our materials in there, anything that we don't need. And that's pretty much it for the first night. I'll show you an example of some of the monsters that come out. Like we have a creeper here. They explode when you get too close to them. Trying to demonstrate, just like that. Those are Endermen. These guys are very dangerous, and They do not attack you until you look directly into their eyes. So I'll demonstrate more of the monsters in the next video. That timer you heard was my 15 minutes. So I hope to see you guys soon. I hope this was very informative, and I'll catch you all later.